Not Broke fam, thank you for tuning back into the channel. Please hit that like button, that subscribe button. We're on the road to 20,000 subscribers. Each and every subscription helps. Hit that button. Cheap Not Broke fam, what's up everybody? Thank you for tuning back into the channel. I don't know what the hell happened with the graphics. There they go. Boom. And let's get our theme music going. You know how we do. We got to get the theme music, set the mood, set it right. You know. Here we go. There we go. Boom. And tonight's topic, Wednesday rant, new car snitch on drivers. New car snitch on driver. Your car's telling on you. It's not who you think you are. It's not what you think it is. Your car is a snitch. They're telling on you. I don't like it. And once again, we just signed away our rights, not reading anything. Don't know what's going on. All this stuff. All these different things. So we're going to get into that tonight. And Wednesday rant, we're here to rant, complain about it. What the hell? Why? Why are they doing this? Everybody's selling your data. We're getting pimped. We're getting pimped. No slapping. And that's what they're doing, taking all our money away from us. And we don't even know what the hell is going on. So let's get into it. So what am I talking about? Basically, these new cars like 2020. What years did they start doing this? Wait. Hold on. What are my notes? Insurance company. Info. Give me all the info. Yeah. So basically, when you're driving your car, when you're, speeding, when you're hitting your brakes abruptly, when you take off like that, you know how people do. They drive like they have no sense. These people, they get their stats. LexisNexis. I don't know if you know who LexisNexis is. LexisNexis is a company that collects a hell of a lot of data on all of us. If you want to know some stuff about yourself, look up LexisNexis. They get on there and they have like a whole profile built on you. Everywhere you live, all kind of stuff. People buy these data points to figure things out about you without talking to you. So that's what they do. And what they do is, so modern vehicles are rolling computers, key data collectors. They collect driving behavior, mileage, how many miles total driven, on trips frequency, time of day, location data, routes taken, common destinations, driving in risky areas. What is a risky area? Seatbelt use, safety systems, if like passengers buckle up, airbag deployment, even data recorders, black boxes captured several seconds before the crash, phone connections, even sometimes text and calls and music history. They know all this stuff, and they're telling all this stuff to your car insurance, to whoever you have car insurance. They're buying all this information, and they're using this stuff to raise your rates. Now, I know General Motors does this. I'm trying to figure out the exact year when this started. Oh, my ears itching. I'm trying to figure out the exact year when this started, but it's not given to me. Okay, let's see. When did this start? When did the car start doing this? That's what I want to know. Let's see. Early 1990s, they started doing that. Cars connected. But yeah, okay. So yeah, we're gonna say 2020. We're just gonna go 2020. We're gonna say 2020. The car started doing this, and people didn't even know this. But here's the thing: you agreed to this. When you sign your paperwork and you buy a car, you agreed to this. You don't even know it. Look, it should be illegal. It should be illegal for companies to make you sign things that you're not aware. Like, yes, I get the they have all these terms and agreement, but they should have a condensed version for a non-legal for a person not non-legal. That sounds like somebody ice come pick up. Not for a person who's not an attorney, non-attorneys, because that stuff is for attorneys to read, and it's a lot of reading. You know how long it would take you to read all the terms and conditions that you sign? Your job would just be to read. And then if you don't agree to anything, you don't have an alternative. You just got to say no to the product. It's like, nah, I don't agree with that. I'm not doing that. And then that's what happens if you do that, you just can't use it. Like if you don't agree to the terms and conditions of the phone, you probably can't use it. If you don't agree to the terms and conditions of anything, you just can't use it. They're not going to give you like an alternative contract. Like, you know what? I don't like this. I'm going to send you a new version and we're going to revise this and we're going to meet in the middle. It don't work like that. Either you agree or you don't agree. Either you're going to use the product or you're not going to use the product. But you don't really have a choice. And when you do agree, you're giving them all this information. There is a documentary out there called Terms and Conditions. Terms and Conditions. Let me see where you can find Terms and Conditions at. Terms and Conditions documentary. You should watch it. It is a great documentary. It gives you all the insight on terms and conditions when you're signing things that you don't work. Terms and Conditions. Terms and Conditions documentary. It came out 2013, and yeah, where can you watch it? I think it was on Netflix. I don't know where to watch. Where to watch? Terms and Conditions. Where to watch? There we go. So, oh man, it's all paid, bastards. So it's $1.99 on YouTube, $1.99 on Google TV. Now, if you got $2, it's worth it. That's probably why they're making you pay, because they don't want you to get all that good information. But it's a documentary out there called Terms and Conditions. A very, very good watch. It explains how all this stuff came about, how they went from, the digital age, they went to these terms and conditions, and they ended up getting people to sign all this garbage without them knowing. A lot of people don't know what the hell they're signing. They sign it because you need the product. I need the shit, so I'm going to sign it. And you don't always do a good job of researching anything. Most people don't do a good job of researching anything. They don't do a good job, and they just sign up, and then, all of a sudden things go south. They go awry, and now you're up shit's creek. And nobody likes to be up shit's creek, especially with no paddle. So, but let's get back to the notes. Where are my damn notes? Back to my notes. My notes. Nope, that's not it. What the hell is going on? There we go. All right. Now, how insurance companies get this information? Through the automakers. Many companies, for GM, Ford, Toyota, Hyundai, partner with insurance carriers. The insurance carriers they pay for this information, and the car companies make money off of it. Auto app makers, OnStar, Ford Pass, Toyota Connected Service, track your driving. This info is shared with insurance companies, sometimes without clear opt-in. OnStar has been snitching. Somebody sued OnStar for giving their data away like this. And then, like I said, Ford, GM, Ford, Toyota, Hyundai, etc. I don't know if Honda does it. I hope Honda doesn't do it. But throughout the telemechanics programs, usually based on insurance programs like Allstate, DriverWise, Program Snapshots, State Farm, Drive Safe and Save, Liberty Mutual, Right Track. Customers agree to share data for potential discounts, but it can also raise rates. Yeah, that's why I'm not doing that. It can work against you. Third-party companies buy driver data from automakers and sell it to insurers. Example, LexisNexis, Veersight collect billions of driving miles and resell the insights. They're always selling your data. Look, man, let me ask you this. If you knew you could get paid for selling your data, if they were going to pay you for the data, would you sell it? Would you sell it? How much would you sell your data for if you can get paid for it? Hello, son. Hello, mom. Hello. Thank you for watching. Thank you for... Let me see. Why is the background this color? What's going on? Hold on. Purple. There we go. Boom, purple. I know that's your color. There we go. Bam. Now we can see the... I was like, why does it look like that? But yeah. Hello, son. Hello. Thank you for watching. Thank everybody for watching right now. But yes, LexisNexis, very sick. They sell all these driving data points to insurance companies. And what do insurance companies do? Safe driving discounts 10 to 40%. Risky driving, speeding, late night trips, frequent braking, higher premiums. Frequent braking? What do you mean? Late night trips. You can't drive your car at night? What you mean? Why not? Them the booty call hours. People out there smacking cheeks. You gonna get charged. You gotta pay more in insurance because you want to smack cheeks at night? Come on, man. Risk scoring. Each driver gets a profile like a credit score for driving. Riskier profile, more expensive insurance. If you crash, insurance can request your car's event recorder. Data can prove you were speeding, braking, or even using your phone. Ooh, recent examples. FTC versus GM 2005. FTC banned GM from selling driver data points to reporting agencies for 5 years. OnStar data has been used by insurance to adjust rates. LexisNexis scandal 23.3. A New York Times report revealed LexisNexis had been detailing driver records for millions of Americans, sometimes without their knowledge. One driver requested his report and found it had 130 pages of trips, speeding, and braking history. Wow. These people collect all this data. And then, what about the slimy bastards who work there? Aren't you all Americans too? Aren't you all with us? No, they're not. It's the poor helping us make other people poor. That's what they're doing. That's what they're doing. I'm like, man, who are the sick people that work for these companies who do this stuff? Somebody's got to do it. Somebody's got to do it. And you're a nasty, soulless leech slug to be working for these people, reporting innocent people's data, and making us pay more money. Shame on you. Shame on you. I don't like it. I don't like it. But it is what it is. What do people say? Well, I'm just doing my job. Mindless. Mindless. Consumer complaints. Drivers say they never consented, but their insurance suddenly spiked because of telematics data. Lawsuits are pending in some states. Lawsuits are pending in some states. The good side. Safe drivers can save money. Up to 40% discounts. Encourage responsible driving. Can make claims processing faster and reduce fraud. I don't care nothing about that. I don't care nothing about that. All I know is you don't want your rates going overnight. And if they do, they're not telling you why. See, that's the thing about this. They raise your rates and they don't tell you why. You don't get no letter. You don't get nothing. All you do is get a higher rate, a higher insurance rate. You don't know why the hell it is. And then all of a sudden, you're screwed. It's like, okay, well, why am I have to pay more money? For what reason? You tell me. Has anybody experienced this? Drop a comment. Let us know. Let us know. Has your insurance increased or decreased without a reason, without you knowing? Well, not without you knowing, without you understanding why. Without understanding why the rates have decreased or increased. Let us know. Drop a comment, please. Please and thank you. Please and thank you. If somebody does know, please and thank you. Let me know if you have experienced better rates, worse rates, and without just like, well, damn, I guess my car insurance went down. I don't know why. You're probably not going to complain and call. But if it goes up, you're damn sure going to call and complain. Why did my car insurance go up? What the hell is going on here? You're going to want to call and find out. So drop a comment. Let me know. I would like to know if you've experienced this. I've had this happen to me, but it was for the mileage. I didn't turn in my mileage form. So basically, you're charged, depending on how many miles you drive, you might have to pay extra money. So let's say, like I work from home. I don't drive as much, but I was, when I was going in the office, I was driving a lot more. So basically what happens is, if you get your mileage rate in the mail or online and you don't fill it out, they're going to increase it to the highest mileage, which can in turn affect your monthly rate. It'll affect your monthly rate, and you won't know it. You just know your monthly rate went up. So I called in and found out. I said, hey, what the hell is going on? Why did my rate go up? Oh, you didn't turn in your mileage sticker, and we assumed that you were driving X amount of miles a year. I said, no, I'm not actually driving that at all. I work from home. I don't drive that many miles. I'm actually at home a lot. My car sits there. Some days it doesn't move at all. Oh, is that the case? Yes, it is the case. It is the case. Like, okay, cool. Well, send in a new form. I sent in a new form. My rate went down like by $25 a month. So, make sure you stay on top of that stuff because they're slimy bastards, slick slugs. That's what they are, slick slugs. They'll raise the rate on you, won't tell you nothing, and just have you out here paying more money like a damn fool because you didn't catch on to it. Pay attention. Check your rate. If your rate go up for anything, if your bill goes up for anything, any reason, call and ask why. Don't just assume that, it's just going up. Hell no. You don't know why. You want to find out why. Maybe you can get it down even lower or decrease it before what it was. Decrease it to less than what it was prior to. You might be able to do that. So figure that situation out. Know what you're doing. And drop a comment and let us know. Let us know. All right. This is the Wednesday rant. We are talking about car insurance going up, charging people more money, and they don't know about it. Here's the thing. Hidden tracking. Members don't know they're being monitored. Higher premiums. These are the cons. Higher premiums. Many drivers don't know they're being tracked. Location tracking. Insurers may judge you for living, driving in high-risk areas. Data permits. Once it's collected, it's hard to erase. No federal privacy law. Rules vary by state. It's not federal. It's just state law. How drivers can protect themselves. Review your automaker's privacy policy. See if you can opt out of sharing. Turn off connected services if you don't like OnStar or after a free trial. Avoid signing up for telematics unless you're confident you're a safe driver. Request LexisNexis or VIRSIC report. Yes, you're legally allowed to. Push lawmakers to strong car privacy acts. Good luck with that. Them people paying big money not to get the law changed. So that's going to be a tough one. Try to get them to change the law. I don't see it happening. But yes, you should be able to opt out of having your data shared. That's one thing. You should be able to opt out of that. And I'm not mistaken. There's the tracking devices on the cars. You can get them removed. You have to go to a mechanic and because I was watching a whole show on this. They do have little devices that provide this information. Now, you can do what you want. It's 100% legal. Just take it off the car. Just get it removed. But you got to know that it's on there in the first place. And, they got to do it. So, basically, they're tracking you. They're sending data back up to the satellites on you. Because before, your car is just running. It's just a motor, and that's it. But now, they have all these new things, this new technology that they can find you. So technology is also working against us, ladies and gentlemen. It's not always working for us. Technology got its hand in your pockets and it's just taking the money out. So don't think all technology is good. Some stuff you're like, nah, I'm gonna pass on this. I don't want that. I've been thinking about going back to an old flip phone because these new phones, they track you. They can figure out your phone because your phone tells you everywhere you're going. It tells you everywhere you go. So they find your phone. They know exactly where you go. Could you take your phone everywhere with you? They know in your bathroom. They know. And if they trying to find out where the hell you been, they'll just pull the data points on your phone. And I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, the AT&T, Verizon, they provide this data. They do. I don't know if they still have agreements in place, privacy protections in place for consumers where they don't just hand that stuff over without a warrant. But if somebody wants that stuff, they can get it. They can find it. And they can find it from you. And they can get it and they can take it and do whatever they want with it. All right, let's go to break real quick. We'll be right back. We're back. We're talking your car is a snitch. Your car is telling on you and it's costing you money and you don't even know it. A lot of people don't even know this. They really don't. I just be searching on YouTube, just looking up random shit to bring to y'all so I can keep y'all informed, keep dollars in your pocket. Because they always trying to snake a dollar out your pocket. They just want to cut a hole in your pocket and let all the money fall on the floor. And while you walking away, all the money is falling. They're going to run behind you and collect it all up. Give me all that money. That's what they're trying to do. That's what they're trying to do. But we're not going to let them do that. Oh, no. Oh, no. We're not going to let them do that. So, ladies and gentlemen, what do you think about that? If you're watching, drop a comment. Let me know. Let me know. Like I say, listen, you're always welcome to comment on here. Now, some of them other shows, you got to pay to comment. I don't have them numbers. But if I was getting like 100 comments, yeah, I'll have to decide for somewhere else. So, please, your feedback is always welcome. Very much appreciated. Feel free to comment. But if not, we're going to move on to the next segment of the show. Move on to the next segment of the show, which is interesting news. Which is the news. The news! Interesting news, that is. Interesting news. Let's get into it, shall we? Shall we? Alright, what the hell is going on in the world today? I tell you, I gotta find a new outlet to get news from. It's like this stuff. Some of this stuff is garbage. It's not like, man, ain't nothing else better going on in the world than this. But look, here we go. Ford! You know we like to do recalls on this show. Ford recalls more than 115,000 trucks over defect potentially leads to loss of steering control. And, I wonder, are they going to get sued and have to pay for that? You think they would get sued and have to pay for that? But, hold on a second. Let me clean my dang computer off. Okay. Damn, so now I can look at you and read so like I'm looking right at the camera. More than 115,000. Damn, that's a lot. 115,000 Ford trucks are being recalled because their drivers could lose control over steering, according to U.S. automakers' safety regulations. Damn! Ford always messing up. Effing up. F-150 is effing up. The defect impairing certain F-250s, F-350s, F-450 vehicles from model years 2020 to 2021 can cause steering column's upper shaft to detach, according to National Highway Safety Administration. In total, 115,000 are impacted by this recall. This means the driver could lose steering control of the vehicle, automakers say, regulars said. And this is not like national news. You just happen to find on here, oh yeah, your steering column can come off while you're driving and you can really hurt yourself. This means the driver could lose steering control of the vehicle. The auto safeguarder said the recall notice posted on regulators on Wednesday said Ford dealers will inspect and repair and replace the faulty component free of charge. You got to. Letters notifying owners of the safety risk expected to be mailed on October 6th. Ain't that a bitch? It's September 27th, October 6th. So that is how long? How long is that? Let's see. Let me get the calendar pulled up. Where's the calendar? Calendar. October 6th. That's 24th. Next week is the 1st. The following Monday is the 6th. So basically you got a week and a half. Wow. They're going to take that long to mail the damn letters out? They're clearly not serious about this. However, additional letters will be sent once the final remedy is available, which is expected to be in December 2025. So these people are about to have folks on the roads driving, even though these cars can mess everything up, damn near do all kind of damage. But hey, here we are. This is what they're going to do, right? Okay, got it. Terrible people. If you do have a Ford F-150 or any of those models, please take your car in early. It's free of charge. They're not going to charge you. Get that taken care of. Cracker Barrel dethrones its fastest growing U.S. breakfast chain as Republican diners flee. This is stupid. They were never that. Waffle House is number one. Cracker Barrel is not. Cracker Barrel don't hit nobody list. Cracker Barrel dropped from the fastest growing U.S. breakfast chain to the last place as Republican customers, who gives a damn, fled in the wake of woke Lego fiasco after it backtracked on its controversial moves, according to data from Post. The Southern style dining chain, known for its chicken fried steak, biscuits, and grits, saw its growth rate plunge 8% in mid-August to early September, knocking it off its top spots as the fastest growing breakfast chain track. They're not the fastest growing breakfast chain. Let me tell you something about a place called Waffle House. Let me tell you about a place called Waffle House, okay? Place called Waffle House is amazing, way better. Waffle House, every time I go, I get the same thing. I always know what to expect. Their grits are thick grits, okay? But they're not New Orleans good. Now, New Orleans, they put heavy cream in their grits, and that's amazing. But Waffle House, man, the waffle, the thick cut bacon, okay, the eggs. I know y'all cheating us on the eggs. I know y'all giving us an egg and a half. And then if you want to get extra eggs, it's like $3.25. I'm like, damn, I can get a whole carton of eggs for $3. I don't want to just pay $3. Y'all slapping me upside the head. I'm buying another carton of eggs if I get extra eggs. I can't do that, but the eggs be so good at Waffle House. And then, the service is great. It's fast, open seating. The sweet tea is always sweet. Cracker Barrel, they got that BS store. They want you to buy stuff. Their price is not good. Nah, Waffle House is by far the dominant breakfast chain in the South. By far. Cracker Barrel is not even open 24 hours a day. What do you mean? Waffle House is open 24 hours a day. 7 days a week. Customer service. Hello, welcome to Waffle House. You can go ahead and seat yourself. I'll be right over there with you. They come over there, wipe the table down. Hello, welcome to Waffle House. Thank you for coming in. You need some straws? All right. Y'all need some more time? Can I get you some drinks? And they got the southern accent. They hire certain people to work for House. Hello, my name is Pearl. I'll be your server for today at Waffle House. Have y'all been here before? You got the Waffle House hospitality is nice. It's great. The hell, I don't go to no Cracker Barrel. I'm sorry. I don't go. I've been to Cracker Barrel 2 times in my life, and that's because somebody else wanted to go. It wasn't me. I'm going to Waffle House. Waffle House 10 miles down the street. Well, we're going to drive our ass 10 miles down the street to Waffle House. But let me tell you something. Waffle House is always packed on a Saturday or Sunday. It's always packed. But every time we go to Florida, we go to Waffle House. Waffle House. We got to get that Waffle House. That shit good, boy. Ooh, I want something right now. I ain't eat today. I gotta give me something to eat. I ain't eat today, but, it is what it is. All right, Disney, these dirty devils, dirty ass Disney is raising the prices again. Let's just conclude. They don't like us. Disney is hiking the prices. Disney Plus prices again despite boycott sparked by Jimmy Kimmel's suspension. Walt Disney said Tuesday it will raise prices for its flagship Disney Plus streaming service in the next month as entertainment giants pushes to bolster profits as digital platform. From its digital platform starting October 21, the ad-supported Disney Plus plan will increase to $2, will increase by $2 to $11.99, while the ad-free premium tier will increase $3 to $18.99. Annual subscriptions will jump $30 to $189. Damn. Bundle packages combining Disney Plus with Hulu, ESPN Plus will also see price hikes, according to company website. Disney is facing heightened public scrutiny following the recent controversy over temporary removal of Jimmy Kimmel from late night, which sparked calls to boycott the company's services. Disney Plus launched November 2019 at $6.99 per month, gradually raising its prices as a part of a broader strategy to stem losses and turning streaming into a growth engine. It's streaming, blah, blah, blah. Who gives a fuck? You know what? I don't think Disney has enough content to sustain those prices, if you ask me. They really don't. I don't know who's watching Disney at this point. Anybody new watching Disney? Listen, Disney Channel is not free like it used to be in the cable package, so I know kids aren't watching Disney. If your parents don't put you on Disney, you're probably not watching no Disney. You're just not. You're not watching no Disney Channel. You're probably like, nah, I'm not watching this. Nah, I'm straight on the Disney Channel. But, it is what it is. If you want to be a part of Disney, you got to pay. It's not like they used to be. A lot of kids don't know who Mickey Mouse is because they're not on cable anymore. You can't just access that. And Disney World is not affordable for a lot of families. Disney's going to find themselves in a world of hurt in 20 years. They really are, because the marketing's not there for them no more. Oops. The marketing's not there for them. People don't really know who Disney is like that. So unless you're from a great state of California and your family is just it's nostalgic, you're probably not gonna know. You're not. You're not gonna know. You're not gonna know. But hey, you know what? Yeah, I don't know. I just don't think. I'm gonna try to do a survey and ask some people and see some people who are kids and ask, do they know who Mickey Mouse is? If they do, I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna figure out if the decline of Disney has begun. I will do that research and find out. But anyway, this has been the Wednesday Rant. We got a short show, a good show. No comments tonight, but that's fine. My mom always comments. I appreciate that, Mom. Thank you. But everybody else is once the cat has your tongue, no problem. But I appreciate you all watching. Ooh, my dear. Hold on a second. This is staticky. I don't like it. All right, back on point. So that's what we got tonight. Wednesday, the Wednesday Rant. Car insurance companies scheming you by buying the data from your car. Your car is giving all the data away, and you didn't even know it. So if this is a way, so what I'll do, I'm going to do my research and figure out if you can get this thing turned off. If you can turn this off, if there's an actual device on certain cars to get it removed so they can't track you. Who wants to be tracked? Nobody. But they're doing it anyway. Dirty bastards. But we're going to get to the bottom of this. Cheap Not Broke will get to the bottom of this. I will. Speaking of I will, we're going to be back tomorrow night. Tomorrow night, Thursday, more show, more Cheap Not Broke live. We appreciate everybody watching, tuning in. Like I say, you always feel free to send me a DM on Instagram if you would like to have a particular topic or something discussed. Let me know. Drop a comment. Send me a DM on Instagram. I'll research it. I'll look it up. We'll talk about it. We will talk about it. But until then, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back. Where are my good people? Josh Brown, where are my people? GK, where y'all at? Holla at your boy. We looking for you. Jonah 5387. YouTube user, all my regulars. Where y'all at? Holla at your boy. We looking for you. We looking for you. And everybody watching right now, thank you for watching. And Feelings Hall, we always appreciate you watching. Thank you very much. And to our one person on Twitch, I don't know if it's a real person or not, but whoever the case it is, we appreciate you tuning in. And we'll be back tomorrow night. Tomorrow back, more Cheap Not Broke, more show, more all of that. Okay? Until then, make sure you take care of yourself. All right? And drive safe. Drive safe. You don't want to be overcharged out here for just any old reason. All right? Until then, we will be back tomorrow. More show, more Cheap Not Broke, all that good stuff. All right? Until then, I will see you there. Take care!